Okay, who just said that? Mountain Dew is awesome? Turkey Tom sucks? No! He does not suck! Why is it that people have to be so negative towards YouTubers? This guy's got 16K subscribers. I don't know why you think he's a bad YouTuber. He's not. I can't believe this. Negativity. I'm gonna get Unikitty because of this. That's a mistake there. Shame on you. How could you say something like that? Mitchie, do you like anime? Well, I don't know if I want to talk to you because of what you said about Turkey Tom. I'm distraught. Yes, I like anime. But don't say that about Turkey Tom. I'm trying to get people to like him, not to hate him. Oh no, Mountain Dew's gonna roast Turkey Tom. He's not a turkey. Funny that you came to the stream. Allow me to tell you a little more about Turkey Tom. He is a YouTuber, and I think he's also part of the cartoon community. I drew that. That's my version of Turkey Tom. I drew that on DeviantArt. Next to him is one of my characters that was supposed to be in regular life, but apparently not. That turkey right there, his name is Trent. He was going to be in the second episode of regular life that I'm writing. He'll probably make a cameo, but I don't know. I just have this really cool way of drawing and stuff. Like, really, I really love Turkey Tom's channel. The thing with Turkey Tom is he gets hate. Lots and lots of hate. I don't know why. He's a really good YouTuber. And he's actually one of the ones that do awesome reviews of cartoons and movies. Yes, his content's a little bit edgier compared to other YouTubers. I mean, yeah, he cusses, but like Voice Legend, he's just letting his thoughts out, and when he feels like it, he has to announce and say what he really feels about the certain topic and stuff. The thing he normally does a lot is the problems with series. Like he says, there's the problems with Cavos, his problems with anime. I mean, he doesn't really like anime. He said he does like a couple, but he just thinks anime is kind of I'm on the same edge. It's not something I normally watch unless we're talking about Yu-Gi-Oh!, Sword Art Online, or Attack on Titan and Pokemon. I mean, well, and Digimon and Yokai Watch. Those are basically the only anime shows that I watch. And a little bit of Sailor Moon on the side. Yes, I did watch his videos. That's why I'm currently doing a stream about him. I'm sorry if I can't show what he really looks like, his thumbnail, but it's just like an animated doodle of himself. Someone drew that for him. Originally, he did do animations. Like, there's this origin story to, I think, Overlook or Overwatch or something. And he did the story when he was in school once and he sold comics for money to his friends. I would definitely buy that for him. I would definitely buy that. And there's also his videos with the problems in the cartoon community, Cartoon Network problems, why he doesn't like Illumination and stuff like that. Like, and with the Emoji Movie, I listen to his opinions and stuff. I don't get triggered. I mean, like, oh my gosh, he doesn't like Minions. What's wrong with him? There's nothing wrong. The only thing is, I don't like when he said that he wants to trample a minion until it's off the face of the earth. You can't do that. Minions are durable. They can't die. So, that's what they address in the movies. They're basically durable. he doesn't really like Illumination because of the storytelling, the animation, and stuff like that. Yeah, a lot of people don't really like Illumination, especially Yoshi Player. But I respect their opinions, and I do say why I like these particular companies and stuff like that, and Minions in general. Because basically my channel is focusing on Minions, and is slowly getting into other things, as well as the DuckTales reboot. But I would say I don't have anything against Turkey Tom, other than the fact that there's a lot of negativity towards him. There are like a lot of people cussing him out, saying, "Oh, you suck, Turkey Tom," or "You're a turkey," or something like that. I can't stand negativity. First, one person calls him a turkey. Then there's another one that says they don't like his content. I can't take negativity in a comment board. Negativity is wrong. Man, stuff like this makes me want to get Unikitty to teach these bullies a lesson. They're basically the Master Frowns upsetting Turkey Tom. He doesn't like it. And I don't like it either. I'm pretty sure not a lot of people like when they bash channels. I know that because I was one of those people. I was the one that got bullied by people, and basically they gave me negative comments. But I've changed. Sure, there's still some people that don't like my content, but I don't get upset about it. I just don't understand why these people are ranting on Turkey Tom. Those comments shouldn't exist. Even when he's reading the comments, most of them are negative. Sure, there's the spike of a lot of good, maybe a few good comments, but everything else is basically negative. And Turkey Tom doesn't like it. Not once. He doesn't like it at all. And I feel really bad for him. Like, he does really good content. I don't know why people are saying his content is bad. He even did a video on childhood nostalgia, saying when he had like a PS2, he played the SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom, and it was one of his favorite games, and he did have Crash Bandicoot, I think, and some other games. Why else do you think you see SpongeBob on top of Jane over there? It identifies that it was one of his favorite video games, so I drew him wearing the army hat, and he's trampling an emoji right there. Kind of. And also, you could see that there's Pepe the Frog right next to a minion, because he did his problems with 4chan video. There's also ones where it says the problems with DeviantArt, even though he still likes them. I mean, you can like something, but like I said, I do like some things, but as much as I like them, they still have their negatives. Like Gyro Gearloose, for example. He has a lot of problems, but I still kinda like him. It's not whether you like his content or not. If you don't like it, then it's fine. You don't have to say anything negative. Like, there's no purpose to even... It doesn't help out, alright? It's not even... It's not the right thing to do, okay? Like, seriously, like, you don't need to be rude and stuff. I mean, seriously, if you go to reading comments or the problems with DeviantArt or other of those videos, any of those videos, you might see a lot of negativity on the comments board. I don't like it. And also the fact that he gets rants. You honestly expect me to watch Digibros rant because Turkey Tom called him out because he's not a good YouTuber? Why? Why would you? He's just saying the truth. It's all true about Digibro. I watched his video. Turkey Tom's video about Digibro. It's all true. And then Digibro, about 2 hours ago, posted a video on it. I ain't watching the video because I know there's gonna be negativity. I can't stand negativity. I don't like it when it happens to big YouTubers. I don't like it when it happens to amateur YouTubers. I don't even like it when it happens to small YouTubers. It's mean. Please stop. It's annoying. I mean... Alright. Now that I got that out of my system. How about we just play some Digimon links? I'm pretty sure we'll feel fine after that. And then I can tell you more about the second episode of Regular Life that I'm doing. I mean, you should watch his channel. Anyone who hasn't seen him, you should even watch his older videos. They're really good too. His animations are great. Not a lot of people like them, but I do. And only a few people like it. That's what I don't like. He's just stating his problems, not everything has to be positive all the time. I mean, Mysterious Mr. Enter, I'm pretty sure he has to say something about that because of his Indiegogo thing. But it's his opinion. I'm not bashing him saying, oh, you don't like Mr. Enter, why don't you like growing around? It's his opinion. He's just stating what he feels about it. It doesn't... Look, just because somebody says something mean about another YouTuber doesn't mean it has to go into ranting territory. He's just expressing his opinion. If you want to rant on something, rant on a cartoon or an episode. YouTubers don't deserve rants. If someone is being mean to somebody, either block the person, delete their messages, tell them it's not nice to bully, and that's it. Bullying's only gonna make it worse. Rants are gonna make things even worse. Rants don't solve anything. It's gonna make the situation more bigger. This is me just trying to help people out. Don't do what me and Regular Fan 101 did to erase videos and start all over. If you want to, it's fine, but that's gonna be like a lot of hard work to get those back. Not to mention Turkey Tom likes Regular Show. He does. It's nice to see him still like it even though it's gone. Does he know that Regular Show's playing on Boomerang now? Why is it always more Greymon? I actually made Turkey Tom out of clay. His character icon. That's not good. So can we just please be nice? So seriously, Mountain Dew Awesome, can you just please be nice to Turkey Tom now? He doesn't deserve hate. He's just being a YouTuber. He's just like us, except he has his own style of doing things. Hello! Hi, Maurice Bass. Welcome to the stream. Where's Internet Master? Thanks. I'm just playing some Digimon Links. I'm probably gonna switch it to, I don't even know. Minion Rush? If you're wondering who Turkey Tom is, he's a YouTuber. He reviews and rants on the cartoon community as well as, ranting on other YouTubers and stuff. It's just his opinion. But not a lot of people like him. He's one of those intermediate channels. You know, adult. Even though I think he's a teenager himself. He said he was in high school, so... yeah, I guess we can go for that. But seriously, people, just check this guy out. He's a really cool YouTuber. Anyway, moving on. There's a regular life puppy. Puppy! Yes, it says puppy with the exclamation mark. She is the star of the episode. Little Ione. Isn't she just adorable? I don't watch him. Oh, okay. You don't have to watch him if you don't. I'm just getting other people who haven't seen him to watch him. If you want to watch him, I suggest to watch his older videos. He cusses in the new ones, so be careful. This guy has his own way of doing YouTubing, whether it be reviews, rants, commentary, or live streams. It's what he wants to do. We have what we want to do on our YouTube channels. Mine is just kid-friendly content. And talking about cartoons, gaming, kitty games, and the fighting games. Isn't Ione adorable? Can you live stream in the morning? I'm live streaming right now, man. It's a good thing you made it. Oh, wait, Internet Master. Can you check out Turkey Tom? He's a YouTuber. He's a YouTuber on YouTube. He's getting negative comments from everybody, so I'm deciding if I want to do a live stream about Turkey Tom, I need you to go watch his channel because he really needs some help with his channel. His videos get criticized for the wrong reasons. There are a lot of people that's being mean to him. They're using negativity like Master Frowns and Unikitty. We need to go help him out. Still there? I was just asking. Sorry if I was talking fast. Yes. Alright. I need to start live streaming right now. I mean, I just started. I can't just leave. My friend whom I met at a party is in a stream right now. Me too. I can't just leave. Right off the bat, you'll see right now, you're probably wondering, wait, why isn't Jeremy right there? A very good question. He's not in this episode, actually. Not every single episode has to have Jeremy in it. This isn't like regular show. I mean, yes, Mordecai and Rigby were in every single episode, minus the Lunch Club, because Mordecai only had a cameo. And you know how I feel about cameos, because the last result led to complete disastrous results. That Jeremy cameo was a massacre too horrible to speak of. But if you want me to go show you what I'm talking about, there it is. There it is right there. There's that horrendous Jeremy cameo. From the regular show episode, Every Meat Burritos. Oh, that is disturbing! Bye, I'll check out stuff tomorrow. Watch YouTube tomorrow morning and Saturday. Okay. But yeah, there's that Jeremy cameo. You're surprised. Why do I still have him? Well, I need to accept the fact that it is Jeremy, and even though it is Jeremy, it's just, why did it have to be like that, of all things? Like, why? I do have a comparison. I mean, there was a video on YouTube I did about Chad and Jeremy after I did that Teletubbies reboot and Powerpuff Girls reboot rant video, which isn't really doing well. But there's this video I did where I'm talking about the Jeremy cameo. I mean, that's not even Jeremy at all. I'm still here though. Okay. I mean, when you honestly look at the replaced Jeremy, which is the one that's in a fist right now, you know, with his fist up. That's Jeremy right there, the original. Not whatever that... I have no idea what that even is. I have no idea. I used to be terrified of this character. He is the opposite of good. He is bad. I mean, he's worse. He is so bad. Like, why does it have to exist? Why does he look like that? I mean, seriously, why? Why do they have to make Jeremy look like that? How come his head looks like a hot dog? I mean, what was even the point? I don't get why. I don't know why anyone, like, how could anyone approve of the Jeremy cameo? It's so horrendous. I made you a unicorn. Okay. But still, why would anybody want to make that Jeremy cameo? I don't understand. It's just... why? It's just so horrendous. You know, I think maybe JJ Quintel got my request on Twitter saying that he wanted I wanted Jeremy to be in an episode of regular show, except I get the opposite. He's in the episode, but as a cameo. I don't even want to look at that thing. He's kind of freaking me out. Get him off screen. You'll notice that if he is actually that bad, he would end up on a worst fears list. I think I have a worst fears list in here. If I don't, then, I don't know. I don't even want to show it. It's gotta be around here somewhere. Okay, let's see. No, that's not it. No. Aha! What is a cameo? A cameo is a short or small appearance of a minor character or main character for a short period of time. Their presence is there, but it goes away as quickly as it comes. Those right there are my worst fears. Midway makes a spot. Yeah, it's kind of hard to really notice that these are actually my worst fears. I mean, come on. PBS Pals logo, Midway logo, the Russian Skipper the Penguin, Jeremy cameo, and you guessed it, Mortal Kombat. All of these are worst fears. I mean, you're looking at the Penguin and you're thinking, oh, why would you hate something that's so adorable? As in written content, will you watch the Russian version of this movie? Will your opinion just go completely out of balance? The Russian version of Skipper the Penguin has blood in it. And you know how I feel about blood inside animated films aimed only for kids. They don't mix well. Despite Jeremy in the movie having the blood and violence, it's more of a life and death kind of story sort of thing. Well, it's understandable. At least just say for the record that Watership Down isn't on my worst fears list, because I used to be terrified of Watership Down. But then after I watched it a couple more times, it's just like JTM. It's a life and death story. It talks about the animals and that they have predators and they have to go face them and stuff like that to find a new home. Like, it's completely understandable. And Watership Down inspired me to put that kind of content in Jeremy in the movie, despite it being very explicit at times. JTM is still PG, a parental guidance, and K+ if it's on fanfiction. JTM is the initial for Jeremy in the movie. Short for Jeremy in the movie. And since I made clay figurines to make it look like they came out of McDonald's or something. Yes, I'm still terrified of the PBS Pals logo. I mean, can you imagine a 90s kid? And when you talk about that Pals logo, they would be either scared of it or they don't care about it. Oh, that logo. Have you noticed that they play that thing in the 1990s after a show? Take Arthur, for example. After that show is over, they play that PBS logo. You know what's the most terrifying thing? I had a Teletubbies VHS, A Funny Day. And right after they show the Warner Brothers logo, why is Warner Brothers owned by PBS again? The PBS Pals logo comes out of nowhere. The white background, those PBS heads that look like keys, and that orange pipette. And right next to it says PBS. Why does it say PBS instead of PBS Kids? I don't know why. I don't know. For all I know, maybe those PBS keys are probably the kids themselves. My brother said hi. Oh, hello. Hello to your brother. Does he know about the PBS Pals? They don't show it anymore on PBS today, but if you look up PBS Pals 1995, you might see it. You either be scared or amazed by it. To me, every time I see that, it's like a jump scare. And the most horrifying part, after Teletubbies is over on the VHS, after they show the Ragdoll logo, it shows up again! And it's even more terrifying as the screen shows the colored bars on my VHS, my RCA VHS player, and then the noise it makes. Yeah, it does that. I don't know. My RCA VHS is in storage, or I don't know what happened to it. I don't know where it is. But, yeah, most of my VHS tapes I watched on there always had that, beep noise. It was either the colored bars or just a white screen making that noise. The Blue's Clues tapes did that. The Barney tapes did that. The Pokemon Gotta Catch 'Em All tape did that. And you know the drill. Most of my VHS tapes did that. Yes, I still owned Blue's Clues VHS tapes. They're in storage. I can't really name all the Blue's Clues VHS tapes I had, but from what I can remember, I think I had AB Season 1, 2, 3's Blue's Birthday, The Signs episode, Magenta Comes Over, Blue's Safari, Blue's Big Musical. Like, wait a minute. That's all of them! I only had 5 Blue's Clues VHS tapes? This is absolute proof because it's so weird that I remembered that. Now, I don't know about the Barney VHS tapes. I just had the one with the castle, the Christmas one, It's Time for Counting, and Barney's Great Adventure, the movie. Both on VHS and DVD. The VHS is in storage. Pokemon ones I had, Mewtwo Returns and Pokemon Gotta Catch 'Em All. It's that promotion trailer before Pokemon came out on TV. I had that. That's all my VHS tapes. Yeah, I don't really have that many VHS tapes. Minus the Funny Day of Teletubbies and Dance with the Teletubbies. I just had a limited range when it came to VHS tapes. I normally pick them out in the stores. Back when VHS was still a thing. Oh, when I was little, I always thought that Teletubbies was creepy because of the baby son and the names. I don't know why. Oh, Teletubbies was awesome. I can watch that show, and it always brings a smile to my face. As well as Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, Between the Lions, and all those other great PBS shows. Man, I miss them so much. I will forever. And every time I watch Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, I always cry. I always feel that fuzzy, warm feeling, and every time I see Fred Rogers, oh, he's so nice! It's a shame he's gone now, and Dangle Tiger's Neighborhood is a thing on PBS. Dangle Tiger was one of his original puppets in the original show. It's fine, but I don't get why PBS had to cancel that Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood show. Sure, it's on DVD, but why? Why? Why can't I watch that? In fact, a lot of the PBS shows I grew up with are gone. Dragon Tales is gone. Zoom is gone. Fetch with Ruff Man is gone. Like, Barney is gone. All these shows I grew up with, they're all gone. They have like Dinosaur Train, and I think they still air Sesame Street, Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood, and those other shows. I haven't felt so queasy after knowing that PBS Sprout turned into Universal Kids. I'll be right back. Why do they have to change PBS Sprouts into Universal Kids? I like Sprout. They used to show Barney on there. Now they don't show it on any channel. It is gone. My childhood is gone. I need to do a video where I'm talking about my childhood nostalgia. I mean, Turkey Tom did it, so I can too. I just feel very nostalgic when it comes to many different cartoons and subjects. I don't know why. Sometimes I just wish that it's still in the 90s. Because I was born in the late 90s. 1997. On January 23rd. I'm not really that much of a 90s baby. I'm a millennial! Millennials are those people that are more into things nowadays. But I don't want to be a millennial. I just want to be... I'll always be a 90s kid. Even if I was born in the late 90s, I'm still a 90s kid. I grew up with a lot of stuff in the 90s. that's a thing to say that the first Network I watched was Cartoon Network when I was a kid really speaks for itself. Isn't that when Toonami was broadcast? Was it 1996 or 1997? I think it was... Wait, no. 1997 was Toonami and Adult Swim was 2001. I don't know if I want to say anything about Adult Swim. I didn't know what it was, but Adult Swim is still on Cartoon Network. It's still airing stuff. Basically, I never understood Adult Swim. It was just these adult-oriented shows. Like, I went to Guide and stuff like that, and they had these weird shows like I didn't know about. I never watched Adult Swim. I didn't touch it. Like, I don't know why. Why is this even a thing? Yeah, they do show anime. I do watch Adult Swim because of anime. Attack on Titan. But I don't watch the other cartoons that are on there. They don't seem to interest me. I watch a little bit of King of the Hill, and I'm just like, what is this? Like, it's TVPG. Which most Cartoon Network shows are rated. You know, Adventure Time, regular show, those are TVPG shows. I don't get that same vibe with King of the Hill because of that rating. Like, I don't really feel... I'll be gone for a couple of minutes. Okay. Why am I still on this? The worst fears. Well, these people do need to know. I'm already done talking about the PBS logo. I went into a lot of detail with my childhood just there. The Midway logo. Now, a lot of people are probably questioning on why I put this on here. Look at it! Look at that M! What is with that M? That is the weirdest M I've ever seen. I'd take the McDonald's arches over this any day. I'm back. Alright. I don't know, the Midway logo scared me. Let's not to mention, they're the company that's behind Mortal Kombat and Williams Entertainment. And don't get me started with Avalanche Software. Williams Entertainment, that was for Mortal Kombat 3 and Mortal Kombat Trilogy. And then Eurocom took over with Mortal Kombat 4 in 1997, the same year I was born, and Crash Bandicoot 2. That was the arcade game that was in most arcades, especially the one in my hometown when we used to have an arcade. We still do, but they don't have the games. It wasn't as a big expansion as the old one. Like, Mortal Kombat 4 was just awful. Everything about it was terrifying. The fatalities and the voice. Don't get me started with Quan Chi's voice. My gosh, it is disturbing. It's surprising to see his voice return in Crash Bash, except altered to make it sound less scary. No, it's still scary. It's this guy that spikes on his arms or is like on his shoulders. This guy's narrating on a kid's game that's supposed to be about a bandicoot. Are they trying to scare me and traumatize me more with it being in Crash Bash? And then you have the characters battling it out, and then when they win, you announce their name, and then they bleep out the fatality with their voice, their battle cry, or whatever, their victory noise. This is absolute proof that Crash Bash is basically the kid version of Mortal Kombat. It's no Mario Party clone, it's a Mortal Kombat clone. But with the Midway logo, originally, it wasn't an M like that. As shown in the intros that you see in Mortal Kombat, like Trilogy, it was basically a big M that was like reddish orange with the tinge of yellow. I mean, the Williams Entertainment isn't that scary, but Avalanche Software pretty much takes the cake. I mean, really. There is this weird shape that's coming right at you, and then it shows a mountain. And there's this noise that's going on in the background. It's completely terrifying. And this is before Mortal Kombat Trilogy opened, with the fire surrounding Kamayan. He's in the circle. The Mortal Kombat dragon is Kamayan. I don't know what it is. I just don't know why I'm still terrified of this M. Midway. Why is it even called Midway? Why is it that the M looks like a red thunderbolt? Why does it look like one of those thunderbolts that Pikachu shot out when he had an electric overload in the first episode of Pokemon Advanced? Or when he was being controlled by Groudon? Why does it look like a red thunderbolt or one of those monitors on a health machine? And you know what? They actually did that for the intros for one of their logos. It's on a health machine, and then it zooms in, and there's the Midway. And it's not just Mortal Kombat that Midway made. They made other games like Carnival and those very terrifying titles. Just be glad that Midway did not make Eternal Champions. That was a Sega Genesis. I hope they didn't make it. I'm aware that Midway did make the Ed and Eddie games and the Happy Feet game. That was also Midway. Whatever has Midway's logo on it, I ain't buying. You honestly think I'm gonna have to buy a game? Right there is an M. If it wasn't Universal Studios or Eurocom that made Crash Bash, if there's a Midway logo on there, chances are I ain't playing it. If it's for kids or not, I ain't playing it. Because Eurocom Entertainment Software, Rainbow Colors, they're not a thing anymore. Eurocom is gone. I don't know what happened to Eurocom. Did they go bankrupt or something? Their name no longer exists. But Eurocom's logo isn't scary. And Cerny Games is basically a black hawk or an eagle. If it wasn't Cerny Games, okay, if it wasn't Cerny Games that made Crash Bash, if it was Midway, the M will be right there, and I will go screaming to my mom. Mommy, the Midway logo's on the Crash Bash! I would definitely not play that. I would not. It's too terrifying. Just seeing the Midway logo. I already talked about the Scamper movie, that the Russian version is terrifying. The cameo. Oh boy, we come to the cameo once again. Now this cameo, I I need to lower my voice because I don't want to go screaming. If I scream, it's just gonna make the cameo even worse. This cameo is just... I've already said all that I said about this cameo. It's been in a lot of videos. It's been in the one I did about him and the Every Meat Burritos Theory, Season 5, A Regular Show Reviewed. Like, I need to do a video on worst fears. Besides the whole Jeremy cameo thing. I don't think I was afraid of Jeremy at the time. At least the cameo. And Mortal Kombat's been a childhood fear that I have never gotten over. Alright, with that out of the way. Oh, I have to go to bed. Talk to you tomorrow, maybe. Oh, you gotta go now? I don't know. Wait a minute. I can't continue the stream if she's going to bed. I guess I should probably go off too. I mean, I gotta work on the second episode of Regular Life still. I only wrote down 1 chapter. Only 4 more to go. It's an episode. So it's gonna be short. So I'm probably gonna go now, people. Thanks for coming, and once again, if you haven't seen Turkey Tom, I suggest you go see Turkey Tom. And what were your thoughts on my worst fears? Are you afraid of them too? What are your thoughts on them? Are they terrifying? Like the Jeremy cameo and the original Mortal Kombat. The new one isn't as scary as the old one. It's just the original that terrifies me. And yeah. Also, I do want to give a shout out to Turkey Tom, because if I did a video, stream about him, I suggest I give out a shout out as well. You do really good stuff, man. Maybe next time I'll go over Noah David. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Laters.